Yeah, buddy. We finna get started now. Just hold it. Just hold it. Just hold it. Then that way you can read your comments and everything.
Technical difficulties, folks. Will be right.
Yes.
Hey y'all, I'm coming. No, we going. Go ahead, let's start. Hey y'all, I'm coming. Y'all go ahead. We finna get started. We ain't gonna wait on me. I can mess with this.
How we gonna not wait on you?
I know, right?
I ain't got my live on.
Hey, Kimberly. How you doing, Kimberly? Give me a thumbs up, Kimberly.
Let me know if you can hear us, Kim.
Can you hear us, Kim?
Man, what it do?
What it
You know
do?
what it is, man. That time of night again, man, my friends. You know what I'm saying?
We can't even get everybody.
Man.
Y'all, everybody got their cameras on. We all on 3 different cameras. Gauges is on all of us. So if y'all can go to Gauge Under Fire, you should be able to see all of us at one time. And then maybe, hey, Kim, next time we'll get it going the way it's supposed to go. I don't have no title on this one. This is episode 3, y'all.
Episode 3.
We glad episode 3. We glad everybody tuning in. Can y'all hear us good? Kim said, "Yep." Okay, that's all we want to know. Well, y'all, how was y'all's day? How was y'all's week? Rather.
It's been a slow week, but it's always a slow week after the holidays, and you trying to recuperate and get back used to working again. Especially like if you done had more than 1 or 2 days off, it always make it kind of complicated to get refocused.
Refocused. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
But we had a pretty good week. We getting started at work.
Yeah, see you on that thing.
We got a new program we about to start at work, and we about to get that up and running. Got open house next week, so I've been doing quite a bit of ripping and running. And so just like what Gage said, sometimes it gets a little hard to wake up and get back into things. Yeah, I know you have plenty of liquor. I know that, Trent. I know that.
She said, "Don't be hollering her name."
So I'm curious right now, man.
What's up? What you curious
How
about?
many of y'all still eating on your Thanksgiving leftovers?
Nobody better not be.
Man, freeze that turkey, man.
For a minute, the argument was how long do you keep leftovers? Plies talked about that a long time ago on how long you keep the leftovers. I don't know. I guess it just depends on the people and how you raise. You know what I'm saying? So if you got some leftovers, it shouldn't be that many left.
No.
You know what I'm talking about?
It's not leftovers. It's not plural anymore. It should be singular. How much leftover you have? I got turkey. That's it. Everything else is gone. It either got donated or eaten.
I think we got just some cans of cranberry sauce, and they ain't open yet. So you know how that works. You know
man, look here. Yeah, that cranberry sauce for Christmas. It'll be right. But yeah, so look at everybody. We're gonna talk about what's in your cup. Last week, no one could guess what your one and only Christopher Patton here, better known as Big Mix, better known as the Tenderfoot. No one could guess what I had in my cup last week. I bet you Trina might can guess what's in this one though. So if you can guess what's in my cup, I will cash out you $1. $1. You would get $1 for a $1 cup of coffee at the Burger King. So
that ain't even $1 no more. You can't get $1 cup of coffee no more. Listen, McDonald's running a special then.
So I gotta send them taxes too.
Yeah, you gotta give them like $2.50.
$2.50. Okay, I'll send you $2.50. I pay for the taxes too. If you can guess what's in my cup.
You say live up at the top, ain't nothing coming up. I guess I ain't got
nobody. Your folk coming on.
I guess my folks they working tonight.
They coming in.
Oh yeah, they coming in. Yeah. So the drink of the week. The drink of the week is better known as the Rudolph's Tipsy Punch. I'll give you the ingredients of this. You mix it according to the number of the ingredients. But our drink of the week is the Rudolph's Tipsy Punch. You put 2 ounces of vodka. 2 ounces of vodka. You're gonna have 1 ounce of orange juice, 1 ounce of cream. Well, let me see. Yeah, 1 ounce of cranberry juice.
What it do, Virginia? I see you. I see you.
A
How
half
you doing,
ounce
Danielle? What's going on?
grenadine. We got somebody else that popped on over there. Hey, how y'all doing over there? Hey.
You already know.
I know, right? 1 ounce of lemon juice, 1.5 ounces of ginger ale to top it off. You cut you up some slices of orange for garnish and some fresh cranberries for garnish. And you will, I promise to God, you will drink this and you'll feel just like Rudolph. No,
and your nose will be red.
Man.
You know what I'm talking about?
Man, that nose gonna be so red, boy. You're gonna be sitting over here singing the blues like
James said Crystal Palace.
What's that?
James said Crystal Palace.
Crystal Palace.
You won't do Crystal Palace, you might well do some Blue Top.
I know, right, man. What you talking about? Us a bump, get that bumpy face and put it in there. Shoot.
Y'all have to go to Gage's page tonight to see all of us as Gage Under Fire. You'll be able to see all 3 of us together because we had technical difficulties. And
what
so
up with Derek, man? See you, man. Appreciate the support, man. What's up?
Is that Otis Taylor? Is that Bro Taylor? I know that's not Otis Taylor.
Thank you, James, for the stars. Y'all, if y'all want to support us, send us stars on all three platforms. You can go to Gage Under Fire, send him stars. You can go to Christopher Patton, aka Mix, and you can go to my page and send stars. We send those stars up, y'all. We still doing the contest where instead of with our emojis though, if you we need to see whichever one of us has the most stars at the end of the month, which we'll probably do the drawing right before Christmas, so you can get your t-shirt before Christmas. We're gonna do a drawing for a free t-shirt, a free In the Mix t-shirt. So we done talked about what's in your cup and the drink of the week. Mm-hmm. So now y'all know on Black Wall Street, they say money on the floor when you ring the bell. I went everywhere looking for a bell today. I did not find one, but I promise y'all I'll have a bell next week. But
now, if you hadn't been looking for a bell, you would have found
one. I know.
It's always what you looking for.
Everybody got a bell out there. Hey, send it to us.
If you got a bell, send it to me. I'll take it.
We take donations. We take donations.
Yeah, I went to the Dollar Tree today and went down to Christmas aisle, and I could not find one bell. Somebody said you got some ripple in your cup. Norman said you got ripple in your cup.
Put a little champagne and call it champagne.
Yeah, so we're going to shine the spotlight tonight on a couple of Black businesses. I got like 2 or 3 of them tonight. The first one is SD Ventures Care. It's ran by Shaniqua Dickerson. She is serving the Paducah, Fulton, Mayfield, and the surrounding areas. If you need to contact her, she is a nurse-led in-home sitting business. So if you need to contact her, you can call or text her at 270-210-8030.
I already know, man. I thought I
and the name of the company is SD Ventures Care. It's a nurse-led in-home sitting company. She says she on her website it says that she cleans. James said, I got one for y'all. Brand new. Don't worry.
Oh, Lord.
Next, we have the Luxy Marketing, and it's by Alexis. She's not a Bedford anymore. I can't remember her married name. I'm sorry, Alexis. Alexis Kobe. Okay.
She must have sent it to her right quick.
No, I remember she just got married. I knew she had a married name. But Alexis Kobe, she is running Luxy Marketing. She's
I see you mixing on that thing, man.
She's a digital, traditional event branding, political, and more. If you want to get in touch with her, you can call her at 270-214-0996. She also has a website, email, alexis.kobe@luxymarketing.com. So you can contact her for all of your marketing things. If you have any new business that you want marketed, if you have anything that you want marketed, call Alexis Kobe at 270-214-0996. I have one more. It's called Liquid Illusions Mobile Hookah. They do all types of events, and they service Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, and Missouri, and Georgia. If you want to contact Liquid Illusions, you can call them at 731-433-8106, or you can email them at liquidillusions@yahoo.com. So this is a hookah business. It's a mobile hookah business, and you can contact them by again at 731-433-8106. That is all I have in Black businesses for this week. Remember, it's money on the floor, and if I had a bell, I'd be ringing money on the floor. Every time we get a new business, it's money on the floor.
Yeah, and that Liquid Illusions, and they give great service. I've experienced it a few times, and so I encourage you all to give it a call. Check it out. Yeah. I want to add one more to that. A friend of mine just started Big Willie Random, Big Willie Cigars. So Big Willie Cigars. He'll be set up this Saturday down at the flea market. So go down there and get some good premium cigars. Big Willie Cigar. I want to send a shout out to Big Willie.
I'm sorry, and I have one more. It's Creative in His Image Designs by Greg and Sabrina Jelks. Again, that's Creative in His Image Designs by Greg and Sabrina Jelks. Y'all, that's a lot of Black entrepreneurs. Look like we got money on the floor. Money on the floor.
Mm-hmm. Money on the floor.
That's
what I'm talking about. So, what's going on around town for these holidays? Anybody know?
No.
You know, we got some events going on and whatnot.
I don't know about any. What about you? Know about any?
I got a few of them. I got a few of them. Hey, look here. We still have a few parades in the local towns. We have one that's actually tonight in Pickswick at 7 p.m. is ongoing now. You have on Saturday. You have Dyer County. Their parade will be at 5 p.m. Saltillo, Brownsville, Bolivar, Adamsville, and Troy. Their parades will be tomorrow, Saturday, December the 6th, starting at 6 p.m. We have Kenton. Kenton, they'll be at 6:30 tomorrow. Then we have on Sunday, Selmer, 6 p.m. Monday, you have Paris and Lexington. Paris at 6, Lexington is at 7. And on Thursday, December the 11th, finally and behold, Milan, Tennessee, will have their Christmas parade at 6:30. So if you want to get out and enjoy yourself and see Santa Claus, go there and support your local cities.
Not Santa Claus.
Yeah, Santa Claus, and support your local cities, and enjoy those Christmas parades.
Hey, Brittany.
Now we have Prestige Bistro and Lounge. They're doing every Friday what they call the Extreme Bar Bingo. And you can win up to $15,000, according to this flyer. And I should be there now, but I'm here, and I need that $15,000.
You said 15,000?
15,000.
I know. I looked at it twice.
Cash jackpot up to 15,000.
We might need to change that night.
1,000 there.
1,000 there.
1,000.
And that'll be at Prestige Bistro and Lounge. They call it Extreme Bar Bingo. That will run until 9 o'clock, and then that's when they will do the Grown and Sexy Fridays. So at 9 o'clock, they will be grown and sexy. They're going to try to win some money in bingo. And somebody, I know a couple of grandmas out there, so I guess they're going to get grown and sexy after the bingo game.
Well, they're going to get grown and sexy for the bingo.
What you said.
It'll all work out.
Oh, man, look at boy, you don't get on that Niagara, you know. Bow Entertainment is having this annual Christmas celebration Saturday, December the 6th. It will be at the American Legion on 165 Perry Switch Road. That's Bow Entertainment annual Christmas celebration. You have the Grown Folk Spots presents Ugly Sweater Party. DJ Shalom. It's a BYOB event at the 4040. That will be, let me see, what's the date on this one? I don't see the date on this one.
I think it was the 25th. December 25th.
December on Christmas. So Christmas, if it wants you to have fun with your families, go to 4040, $8 admission, and it's a BYOB event. You got South Jackson District PHA presents by the Mason and OES Lights Out Holiday Celebration. That'll be Friday, December the 26th. And location is 400 South Highland Avenue, Jackson, Tennessee. BYOB event. Then you have towards the party after Christmas. This will be at the FOP Lodge, December 26th, hosted by GT and Marcello. So go and join that. And also, you have DJ Shalom performing at that event as well. And Calandra Gage, that's all I have for current events.
Ooh, that's enough, Lord Jesus. You want to party, baby? Jackson is the place.
Man, Jackson.
Make it do what it do when he get
Man,
done.
look at
because you did it on the side, you got done on
What?
when you did. You know what I'm talking
Bring your solo cup.
about? Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So we're going to move right along into the HBCU shout out of the week. And it's the one and only Jackson State University.
Yay.
Straight out of Jackson, Mississippi, one of the premier teams in the SWAC. They will be playing for the SWAC championship this Saturday against guess who?
Oh,
Prairie View. Jackson State is playing Prairie View for the SWAC championship.
Wow.
I remember when Prairie View was 0-400 back in the day when I played at Lane College.
Not 0-400.
0-400, but I want to give a shout out to Prairie View and a shout out to Jackson State, and I will be rooting for Jackson State. So that's all I have for the HBCU shout out. So I give it back to you, Gage.
Man, let's talk music.
Well, not music.
Let's talk music for a minute. Man. I don't know if it's new to y'all or if it's new to me. But I got two songs that you might want to go check out. The first one is by the J. Mars group. It's called Forever.
Forever. And what's that group name again?
J.
Mars group. Forever is the name of the song.
J. Mars,
J. Morris group.
It's not a Morris Day group, is it?
No, it's not a Morris Day group.
Okay.
And I also, Avail Hollywood has a song called Keep Doing What You Doing.
Keep doing
what you
doing. And what was that name again?
Avail Hollywood.
Avail Hollywood. I'm gonna have to check that out now.
Because if you don't, somebody else might get.
Keep doing what you doing, y'all.
Keep doing.
Y'all need to check this music out, man. And y'all let me know how it goes. Y'all can DM me and let me know if y'all like it or not. Then I'll pass it on to Gage.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So
Hey,
man, we finna get in y'all ice cream and cookie sandwiches right now.
What?
So the topic for the day.
Don't do it.
Okay. I'm gonna do it anyway.
Okay, go ahead.
The topic for the day is, what is your ideal date? We want to hear your opinion.
When you say date, you talking about
like
the 5th or the 31st?
Now I'm talking about like we about to go get a sandwich and a drink, and we're gonna sit down, talk, and get to know each other.
What?
Hey,
that's what I'm talking about.
Leading up to the date. There are things that lead up to the date, the ideal date. First of all, you got to meet somebody. So where are some places that you guys meet people at? I mean, what are some good places to meet people besides the club and church? Where are some other places that you all can meet?
Nick said, y'all talking my ish now. Oh, Lord.
See, the thing,
Nikki.
See, let's keep it 100 right now.
Yeah.
See, this is
where ring ain't blind you.
This is where stuff gets twisted and remaneuvered.
Mm-hmm.
So my thing is, and I'm just finna open up the conversation because this is, I feel like what you bring is what you're gonna receive.
Mm-hmm. You got 30 minutes, bro. Go ahead.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, so like, if you are meeting people at the club, and this person been going to the club,
and
you meet them at the club, you can't get an attitude because they still go to the club.
That's it.
You feel what I'm saying?
Let me put you on there,
and it's just me. This just me having an open conversation right now. A lot of times, we fail to realize what you get is what you receive. You know, that's just like the basic, you know, you get what you pay for.
Right.
So if you know your car need an alternator and you buy a refurbished one from the part shop, it could last. But if you go to the do-it-yourself and pull a alternator, it might not do it yourself. You feel what I'm saying?
Right,
so basically what I'm saying is everybody has their own idea of an ideal date. Everybody feels like at some point, you look at dating as being overrated, or you look at dating as being, something people don't do anymore.
Right.
Gay, somebody said, but you can go with me if that's where we met.
And that's true.
That's true.
That's true. What I'm saying is, if I meet you at the club, or we meet at the club, and you've been going to every time I'm at the club, you at the club.
Right.
When I say we together, or you say we together, after we done dated and we didn't, why would you expect? Now, let me not get this twisted, because people gonna have their own opinion about this.
Right.
If you're a person who like the club and you meeting people at the club, that's fine. But at the same time, at some point, after you have met at the club or wherever you meet, it ain't got to be at the club. Just wherever.
So what are some places other than the club? That's pretty much what we trying. So like you can meet at the club, you can meet at church. Those are two places that's common.
You can meet at a coffee shop. I said a copy.
A copy.
If we go looking for a computer,
man, what you said?
So maybe a coffee shop,
right?
Or a lot of people find who they looking for.
Anybody said no wolf in sheep's clothing? They right, anybody?
A lot of people find comfort in people that they meet at their friend's house party or something like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because you around these people a lot, and eventually, if you hanging out long enough, you eventually get to learn what this person like, and especially if it's somebody who spark your attention. So you can pretty much tell what they like and what they don't like, and then once y'all connect and start doing what you do, then y'all can actually connect on your own level. And that ain't saying you got to stop going to their friend house that you met at, but it's just saying that now that you all have established grounds and y'all want to spend time together, that's fine, but a lot of people just look at stuff different. You know what I'm saying?
So once we done met and we done, started dating and talking, so what are some important things to get to know about your person? Some important things like favorite color and what you like to eat. Those things are things that you're going to ask generally off the top, but what are some important things that you want to know about somebody?
What's your credit rating?
Exactly.
If yours worse than mine, we can't do nothing about it.
Man, we in this thing, man.
Yours got to be at least 1 point higher than mine.
Anybody said it depends on the vibe, and if you're attracted to the person, then it may go further. Hey, Lexus.
Well, let me put this out here. I'm finna keep it 100 for a second.
Keep it 100.
People gonna disagree, and that's fine. That's what life is.
Right.
I feel like, first of all, if you don't have that communication, then if we can't communicate, then we don't have that trust. And then if we don't have that trust, we can never love. You feel what I'm saying? So my thing is, people have everybody can't communicate. Some people have a certain level of communication that they reach, and that's it for them. Not because they don't know how to communicate, but because nobody has ever took them past that point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like being at the beach.
Right.
If you can't swim, you're gonna go so far out in the water. If the water start getting too high, you're done. You're gonna turn around and you're gonna go back.
You go right back.
But people who they really want to get to know they mate, or they really trying to establish some real grounds, we all know, we all say everybody bring their representative. Everybody brings representative. But at some point, your representative should never be present. You feel what I'm saying? What I mean by that is, if I want to get to know you, I want to know the real you, not what you portray to be. You feel what I'm saying?
That's what Tarina Bay, she said it's overrated because you get a representative.
Yeah.
A representative.
But see, people, it's so many hurt people out here. They don't want to exploit they self out there like that. They want to bring their representative until they get comfortable. But what happens is, this is what folks don't understand. What's in a person is eventually going to come out.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
And once it reached that point, because you have smothered that like a fire, you just going to get the smoke. You feel what I'm saying?
Willie Bike said you can always love, but is that person ready to return the love that you give back? I think when we dating, I think that we take the dating process too serious. When we meet people, we already ready to start loving them. We feel like just because they show us the things that we want to see in the beginning, because everybody's going to show you, everybody's going to do the things that they need to do to get you.
Right.
So you have to give yourself time to, that's why the rule of sex. Some people say 2 weeks and you can have sex. But if you have sex in 2 weeks, then you have that soul tie. So once you get that soul tie, it's going to be hard to work away from that relationship anyway. So you need to hold off on that part of it until you see if this person is lying to you, for one. Because like Tarina said, you meet representatives when you meet people. When you first meet people, everybody's trying to impress each other.
Okay.
Nobody's being their real, their authentic self. Well, some people are. Because I tell you off the top, I'm a plus size woman. I got a baby. We a package deal. You know, I'll tell you off the top. But a lot of people aren't up front. Yeah, he did. He said everything you said, Sabrina. So the thing is, we got to start, when we date, we don't have to put all our eggs in one basket. And I think that's what we do. When we meet somebody that we like, we already ready, especially us as women. We already done thought about the wedding dress and the chapel and all of that. But men, they're visual people. So men, when they meet us, first of all, they had to be physically attracted to us from the beginning. No man is gonna see an ugly woman and want to talk to her.
Okay, so let's flip that. Is a woman gonna see an ugly man and feel like, because I mean,
yeah, and you know why?
We can go back and forth.
No, yes, because
this is my thing.
The reason that a woman will talk to an ugly man is because we tired of dealing with the fine men. We tired of dealing because when we as women go after a man that's attractive and got the muscles and got the nice clothes on and do all and got the outer appearance, normally they ain't worth a damn.
I'm gonna be
honest. I beg to differ because I'm a total package.
Well, I'm
worth.
I believe that.
I'm worth damn.
I believe that, but how many? But we're talking about, and you may be upfront. Who knows? But I'm saying from experience, from years of experience with dating. Most of the time, when I dated the football star or the popular guy, they had multiple women.
So this is my thing. As people that's out here, ask yourself, why is popularity so important before I choose you?
Exactly.
Because I'm one of those folks, I'm mentally attracted to you first.
See, everybody's not mentally attracted. So everybody doesn't look for the
let me explain why I say I'm mentally attracted to you first.
And then I'm gonna jump in on the end of that.
So when I'm mentally attracted to someone, I look at, for one, how we communicate.
Right.
That's the main thing.
Yeah.
How we vibe. Yeah. Now, folks will give you a false vibe.
They will.
But if you are paying attention, and then we had this conversation last week, when people don't pay attention, because I'm gonna put it to you like this: a lot of people don't pay attention because we, as our own person, I don't care what you say, everybody has something about them they don't like.
Right.
So when you focus on that part about you that you don't like, guess what happens? You devalue yourself.
Right.
You don't see your total worth.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's just like if you at the store, and I like making comparisons like this.
Right.
This a fire dress. It's just like you want it. But because you see a couple of threads hanging out the sleeve, what you gonna say? Man, that dress messed up. Mm-hmm. And then this is another thing you have to be careful about. Unpopular people become popular when they connect with people that can bring out their growth.
You better say so. You said something right there.
Yeah. And the reason why I say that is because you can take the ugliest person, the ugliest whoever, and date this person and this person because they have somebody that's showing them their value. Mm-hmm. What happens is they become attractive because the first thing as people is what the hell is she doing with him or what he doing with her?
Right.
But people don't understand. Sometimes it takes somebody other than you already know that you are self-worthy. Mm-hmm. But sometimes because of things that we go through, the traumas we experience, or if we fall on hard times, guess what? That devalue us too.
Right.
So that changes how we look at things. So now you get to the point where you like, well, I don't know if I'm attractive, or I tell any person, and I'll say this repeatedly, I don't care who you are beautiful. You have scars on your body, mentally, physically, that no one else has went through. Those are your traumas.
Right.
Those are your beauty marks. Mm-hmm. This is what makes you who you are.
That's right.
And when you forget who you are, you forget what you want.
Now, Mix, what was you gonna add to
and well, piggyback a little bit off of that. Those are called battle scars.
Right.
You know, the battle scars builds character. The battle scars, like he says, makes you who you are. It makes you stronger. Right. It makes you more attentive. Mm-hmm. It gives you wisdom. And you don't and if you don't realize that, like he says, you don't see the value in yourself. Once you embrace those scars, you will understand and you will start feeling like I'm worth every bit of time, effort, and anything else.
I feel you, Kevin. I feel
anything else that's coming to me. So you just got to break the cycle.
Right.
You got to break the cycle, because all of us has experienced, even the pretty folks.
Right.
They've experienced
their heartbreak.
They experienced the heartbreak. They've experienced not really being popular, because just because you're popular don't mean you can't become unpopular.
Right.
It could be something as simple as an accident that takes that popularity.
Right.
It could be something as simple as someone more popular than you says something, and now you become the joke. You the joke now.
Right.
You the top dog at one minute. Now you're the puppy on the porch now.
Right.
You know. But I just want to say one more thing, that if a man and a woman cannot have a simple conversation,
preach.
That's the biggest issue there. Is. That means you have no communication.
Right.
That means you have nothing in common.
Right.
You know, sitting on the couch watching TV, and you sitting over there looking like thumbs on, knots on the log, because you can't stimulate anything. Just beautiful day today. Oh yes, I enjoyed the day. And how was your day? My day was great. Mm-hmm. But you sit down you sit on the couch watching a movie, and it's complete silence. Somebody need to kick rocks.
Well, that goes back to the point where I was saying that a lot of people just have a certain level of communication that they reach, mm-hmm. and past that they don't know nothing.
They don't know nothing. Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when you in a situation like that, folks will eventually get worn down, because they like, why can't we have a simple conversation? Why can't we have a discussion that's gonna shake the leaves off the tree a little bit?
Just a little bit, not a whole lot, just a little bit.
So, this is one thing I want people to think about. Besides your looks, besides your money, besides what you drive and how you dress, what makes you beautiful if you had none of that?
Come on. When anybody says sometimes we look for stability, and that ugly man probably can bring everything to the table and more.
So, since we on the stability part, this is my thing, and this is just my opinion. A person that's unstable, that's looking for stability, how can you stabilize the relationship if you're not stable? You feel what I'm saying? What I'm saying is like we look for that stability, but because a lot of folks feel like, well, I'm stable, I'm good, but what if you've told yourself this, but you're really not?
You know, I like to play devil's advocate, and I'm gonna play devil's advocate on this stability. I'm going to let you finish. I just want to.
I'm done. I'm just saying. My thing is, we look for stability,
right?
But why do we? A lot of times, we don't even see the stability in ourselves.
Are we bringing stability? We looking for it,
or
are we bringing it?
Exactly, yeah, and that's exactly where I'm at.
Well, you now. So whoever says stability, what kind of stability? Are you talking about financial stability? Are you talking about emotional stability,
mental stability,
spiritual stability, or are you looking at the entire package?
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
But yeah, you got to know. I mean, when you say stability, the first thing that comes to everybody's mind is financial stability. Yeah. He has a good paying job. He's got a nice car, or even she got a good paying job, has a nice car. Oh, they're gonna provide some stability for me and mine. But what about the mental? Mm-hmm. What about the emotional? Mm-hmm. What about the spiritual? Because I can have you can have all the money in the world, and I can still be miserable.
I'm gonna tell you a quick something about myself, and I really felt like this. I didn't think I was stable. mentally.
Well, yeah, mentally.
But what I mean by that is like, besides me being a hard worker,
right.
and me working for the things that I have, because my finances were jacked up and they didn't line up with what I was making an hour or how I was working. In my mind, I ain't financially stable.
Right.
Not knowing that, and I had someone to point this out to me. It was like, how do you feel like you're not stable? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I'm like,
they said tell you to earlier. They said tell you to cut it out.
I did turn it out, but I guess I didn't turn it all the way down. Yeah. We'll figure it out. I'm
gonna
have to put a mute meditation on there.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, and that's crazy because a lot of times we so focused on everything else, we forget about the small stuff that makes us that stable. Right, you know what I'm saying? Right. So, that's my story for the year.
So we done moved, we done met you, we done asked you the important questions. What are deal breakers for you? What is something that you absolutely cannot tolerate and will not go further in a relationship?
What are deal breakers?
What are deal breakers? What are my deal breakers? Lying. That's one of them. If we just met and I start seeing a pattern of, if you don't tell me, because I'm gonna ask you up front, are you seeing somebody? If you tell me no, and then I start seeing patterns of I gotta start arguing and fussing with people, then I know you lied to me. If I ask you, do you want to be married, and you tell me yes, and then later on you come back and tell me you don't want to be married. Those things, that's stuff that you don't have to lie about. Just be honest up front about that stuff, and then give me the opportunity to say, okay, then this ain't what I want. Because all women, even though a lot of us say we don't want to be married, we don't want a man, we lying. You want somebody to take your trash out. You want somebody to get up in the morning and start your car up. Well, before we had auto start, you wanted somebody to get up and start your car up in the morning for you. You want somebody to tell you they love you. We desire those things from a man. So for us to sit up here, and we've been trained that we independent and we don't need a man. My mom didn't train me like that. I need you to take out this trash. and I need you to rake these leaves and mow this yard and do all the things that I don't want to do. I'm gonna keep this house clean, but I need you to do all that outside stuff. If all I want to do is sit on the porch and drink me a cup of coffee, I don't want to have to be in the yard. I don't want to have to wash my car. I don't want to have to do all those things. So we all looking for a husband. We say we're not, but we really are. At the end of the day, we are out here looking for a husband. We are supposed to be found, but tables are turned, and we looking for somebody to help us. A two income household is better than a one income household. Any day, every day. But I would rather for you to be my husband, so I know that you're not going. Well, you can leave. You can still leave, but if you leave and you my husband, then I know I got some things that I'm gonna take with you. You can't take everything because we don't have that everything. But if you leave and we just boyfriend and girlfriend, what do we have? What do we have? What are we really building if we just boyfriend and girlfriend after 20? We done been with somebody 20, 30 years, and they leave us and be with somebody for 2 years and get married. So we done sit up here and got you ready to be somebody else's husband.
I think
let me got Christopher Clark says he wanted to pick the brain before stability is even discussed.
Right, exactly. You got to get to know people.
And Trina said all of them. She wants all of the stability. She wants the total stability.
Yeah, that's what Nina Bike said. She wants everything supporting
being single and uncovered makes a woman hyper independent.
It does. It makes us independent because we feel like if we're single, because if you're not married, you're single. So I need everybody to get out of their head that because I live with my man, I got a man. You still single. You single until they put a ring on your finger and give you their last name. You are single. You might live with somebody. You might wake up every morning and smell their breath. But until they give you a ring and they give you their last name, you are single. Stop thinking that you are married. We need to stop treating these boyfriends like husbands, because we'll never get our ring because we giving them everything that they want, and they don't have to work for it. They ain't got to do nothing. We already living with them. We already cleaning for them, cooking for them, washing their clothes. We doing all the things, and they telling us that they really want to be with us. But all the time they out here seeing what else is out there, because they already got you at home doing all the things. So why would they marry you? You didn't.
I beg to differ. I mean, everybody got their own.
Everybody's different, but yeah.
But my thing is, with that being said, if I've chosen you, or if you are in my life, in my mind, mentally, this finna be my wife. You feel what I'm saying? But what I'm saying is, what happens when you on this level and then
your mate's not?
They playing.
Right, exactly.
Right. So, I mean, it's easy to say and point fingers.
Yeah.
But you have to look at both sides of the fence.
And ladies, I'm not telling you if you live, because I mean, I live with my man and I'm not going to go home and treat him no different. But I'm just saying, if you desire, that's a conversation you should have in the beginning, because you need to know, is this person just want to be my boyfriend for a lifetime? Because I don't believe in life partners. I don't believe in domestic partners. So don't put me down on no piece of paper as neither one of those. If I'm not your wife, I'm your girlfriend.
Christopher Clark says, what happened to 50-50? And what is a ring if your heart ain't in it?
Exactly. But why be with somebody if your heart ain't in it?
Okay, so let's and I ain't taking nobody's side on this, but let's speak 50-50. So, and it's just me being, in my mental right now. So when you say 50-50, it ain't just about the bills.
That's right.
Yep.
So if she got kids with this 50-50, is you gonna watch the kids while she at work? Is you gonna fix the food because she tired?
Right.
I mean, when we get to looking at 50-50,
and
I'm not taking nobody's sides, and I'm not trying to kill nobody's spirit. Right. But the main thing that people miss nowadays is reciprocation.
Right.
People don't reciprocate the same.
Right.
Your idea of 50-50 could be helping with the bills, or we going half on the mortgage.
Mm-hmm.
But other people idea of 50-50 is, okay, she at work all day.
Right.
You at the crib, you was off today. Why come she can't have dinner when she come home?
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And again, I'm just speaking
Right.
the stuff that needs to be spoken. And I ain't trying to step on nobody's toes. But when you say 50-50, so if I tell if me and you go out together to the bar,
right,
and I say, man, we 50-50 on these tabs. I pay my half on the tabs, and then you be like, man, I'm short. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you really my partner, am I willing to step up and get your half?
Right.
I mean, you got to realize when you talking 50-50, man, you talking half. You talking half.
Yeah. And relationships are more than half, and that's any real relationship. Somebody is gonna pay more than half at some point.
That's my
you're
point.
Gonna when you if you're in a real relationship, it's gonna be times when you falling short and he got to pick it up, and you fall short and he falls short, and it's always gonna be somebody that's gonna, and it's not because it don't matter how good your job is. It don't matter.
It's team.
It's teamwork, right? It's teamwork.
A lot of people say marriage is a business.
Yeah, it is.
It's a team. You know, it's just like you say, 50-50. It's just, if two of us get together and we got outside kids outside of our current relationship, and I'm at home and my old lady's son acting up, I'm getting his age. I'm not gonna wait till she get in because I'm in that mindset. Oh, that's her child.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's our child.
That's it. Exactly.
If my old lady needs a couple of dollars, hey baby, you got $50. Yeah, I got you, baby. And I can do the same with her.
That's right.
Baby, you got $50. I got you.
I don't give a damn if my girl out of town, and I know she with the girls. Mm-hmm. And let's keep it 100. If my girl with the girls, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna cash up for some bread. She might have a pocket full of money,
right?
Yeah.
But you out of town, I want to make sure
that you good.
You good. You feel what I'm saying?
It might be something that because it might be something that they really want, but they don't want to call. Ooh, where that $250 come from?
Right.
And you know where it come from?
And she gonna start bragging to the
my baby sent me $300. But you know where they come from, though. You know where they come from, right? When women don't answer, that goes back to what Kimberly was talking about, hyper independent. Mm-hmm. So because women, and I'm not just talking about women, I'm talking about men too, because it's a men out here that got their kids.
That's right.
And take care of their kids.
That's right. Yeah.
So I'm not knocking the men at all.
Right.
But what I'm saying is, on that level, you know what I'm saying? We running ahead.
That's all right. Let's go.
But okay, but you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to. That's why I say reciprocation.
Right.
Is the key. Mm-hmm. We all reciprocate different. You know what I'm saying? We all take in reciprocation different. In most cases, you gotta take them and you gotta give them. Mm-hmm. And if you're in a situation where you the giver and they taking, they just gonna keep taking, and you just gonna keep giving. And at the end of it all, you got to look at it like this: if I'm pouring into you from my pitcher, from my pitcher to your glass, when my pitcher get empty, who gonna pour me up? Who gonna fill my pitcher back up when my pitcher is empty?
Right.
And if you don't have anybody that's going to reciprocate that, you got an empty pitcher with a full glass. Mm-hmm. Guess what's gonna happen? That means I'm gonna dehydrate. You feel what I'm saying? And that's just the way it go, man. It's got to be, like you said, it's a team. You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna read this comment from Nitty, and then we're gonna have to move on. Y'all, we're gonna have a part 2 to this. Next week will be part 2 of this, because this is a really good conversation. We're getting a lot of engagement on this, and we still haven't got to what our ideal date is. So Nitty says, I'm not gonna have him paying all the time. I'm gonna pay sometimes too, basically, is what she said. And she said, a man already knows when he meets you whether he wants to marry you or if he gonna just be spinning the block. Tarina says she agrees. I don't like that 50-50 mess. If I make $80,000 a year and you making $40,000, I wouldn't I lost it. Oh, here it is. I wouldn't expect my person to go 50-50. I believe in coming together. She believes in coming together and doing.
Mm-hmm.
So, y'all, we still have our affirmations to do, and then we're gonna close this out. We will do part 2 of this next week. And I just want to say that I'm not against living together. Like I said, I live with my man. I'm just saying, in the beginning, when you first get together, you need to have that conversation. Is marriage something that you want? Because if they don't want to get married and you do, then that's something that relationship's not going to go anywhere, because you're always going to be thinking in your mind that you're doing everything to make him want to marry you. And in his mind, he's just going to be thinking of you as his woman. Yeah, you're his woman, and yeah, you're there for him, but he doesn't want to get married. And there's a lot of men like that nowadays.
And that's that
they don't want to get married. So you can't, I'm not going to go home and say, woo, we live together, you got to give me a ring. I'm not going to do that, because I'm already living with my man. So I'm going to do what I got to do. But, you just have to, those are questions that you need to ask in the beginning. Get to know that stuff in the beginning before because living together, I think it's okay, because you learn the person,
right?
And you can't say that person don't want to marry you. If y'all living together, like Gabe said, he chose you, because he could have had anybody staying there.
Right.
So he's choosing you.
Or she could have had
anybody staying with her. So they're choosing you. If y'all are together in a household and doing household things together, that y'all have chosen each other. But I'm just saying, there's benefits in being a wife and a husband. But we're going to go to our affirmations. We're going to finish this up next week. So we will have a part 2. Y'all already know that next week is part 2 of Dating Great.
Right.
The definition of an affirmation, Mix got it for us today, because he wanted everybody to know. So an affirmation is the action or process of affirming something or being affirmed. He nodded in affirmation. It's a formal declaration by a person who declines to take an oath for reasons of conscience, or it's an emotional support or encouragement. The lack of one or both parents' affirmation leaves some children emotionally crippled. So affirmations should be encouraging. So if you have a man or a woman and you affirming them daily, hey, baby, you fine, baby, you strong, baby, you whatever, then you're affirming them, and that makes a person feel good about themselves and makes them want to go out and do the best that they can do, so they can come home and get more of that from the person that or when they talking on the phone to their girlfriend or whatever. If you're affirming your person, that gives them the will and the want to go out and do better for themselves. So my affirmation to the men is kind of a little poem. You deserve a peaceful and nurturing love with someone who brings calmness into your life, supports your emotional well-being, and creates an environment where your mind and nervous system can truly relax and feel at ease. So ladies, we should be making a home where your man wants to come to, because he knows after a hard day of being out in this world and being Black, when they come home, they don't want to hear the bickering and they need to be able to come home. If they want to pour them a glass of whiskey, get them a cigarette, and sit down and watch TV, they need to know they can do that without anybody in their ear saying, "That's all you do. You don't want to do nothing else. You don't do nothing with me. You don't take me nowhere." They don't want to hear that. They done already heard all of that all day long from their jobs. They done heard people trying to tell them what's the went on in their life. They just want to come home and be at peace. So it's your job to encourage your lady, to encourage your man on a daily basis. On a daily basis, you should be telling your man you love him. He's just make him feel good. Make him feel good.
Right.
So my affirmation is, don't let people steal your joy. Your joy is your peace.
Right now.
And once that's interrupted, you no longer have control of positivity.
What you said.
Come on.
You have to overlook that, because negative when you have a negative, when that negativity breaks your peace, it interrupts your whole positive process.
Right.
So at that moment, you are no longer at peace. You feel what I'm saying? So my affirmation for you all is to make sure, no matter what you do, you are at peace with decisions, with having your me time, with you making sure that if you want to cuddle up with your mate,
right,
and if that's your peace, then don't let that get interrupted by outside people who don't have that.
What?
You said something, Gabe.
Amen.
Come on, Gabe.
Amen. Before I read this, we had Crystal Clark says marriage is supposed to be totally different from being boyfriend and girlfriend.
Exactly.
Well, that's what I'm talking about, Crystal.
Sure.
I wanted to read somewhat of a poem as my affirmation, and it's titled "Life Is" by Mother Teresa. Life is an opportunity. Avail it. Life is beauty. Admire it. Life is bliss. Taste it. Life is a dream. Realize it. Life is a challenge. Meet it. Life is a duty. Complete it. Life is a game. Play it. Life is costly. Care for it. Life is a wealth. Keep it. Life is love. Enjoy it. Life is mystery. Know it. Life is a promise. Fulfill it. Life is sorrow. Overcome it. Life is a song. Sing it. Life is a struggle. Accept it. Life is a tragedy. Brace it. Life is an adventure. Dare it. Life is life. Save it. Life is luck. Make it. Life is too precious. Do not destroy it. Thank you.
Y'all, that's our show for tonight. We thank everybody who tuned in for tuning in. We thank y'all. Those stars, y'all send us those stars. If you want to support us, send those stars up. And once again, at the end of right before Christmas, we'll do a drawing for a free In the Mix t-shirt. Thank y'all.
And remember, In the Mix is nothing without our fans.
That's right.
We got to have you. We got to have
y'all.
I appreciate everybody tuning in to In the Mix. In the Mix podcast.
Catch y'all next week at 7:00.
All right.
Yeah.